Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Victoria Hoffman and I am the lab manager for the Edelman lab. And today I will be your tour guide for the Edelman lab tour. So if you're interested in watching, then let's get going. And the first stop on the tour is the shared room. So that is E25425. All right. Okay, so this is the shared room that belongs to the whole fourth floor of E25, where anybody can come in and use the equipment. As you can see, we have -80s here, and some of these things do belong to our group specifically. So we have this -80, we have this centrifuge, and we have the cryotome over there, but it's welcome for everyone to use it. Okay, moving on. So the first space within our lab is behind this door. So this is E25429. If you'll come and join me. Okay, so in this first room, this is technically like the back room of the lab. So we have a lot of equipment that's sort of bunched up together. So we have this rotavapor over here. This is also where all of our bio-waste bins are. We have a light microscope for checking your cells. This is sort of the cells and biologics division of the lab over here, where we do a lot of cell culture. So here you'll have the cell counter. We also have our Western blot area over here. And we also have the dry freezer, or else known as the lyophilizer. Okay, so where we're about to go is our freezer area. There's just a lot of noise, so I'll just quickly explain that we have our -20s and -80s in here on the way to the cell culture room. Okay. And then we have 2 cell culture rooms. This is the first one with a closed door behind it. There we have a total of 4 biosafety cabinets and 8 incubators. So yeah. Okay. And then if you make your way this way, you will find our microscope room, where we've got a few different kinds of microscopes, including a fluorescence microscope, and we also have our Western blot reader in here. Okay, moving on. This is our open cell culture room. The layouts of both rooms are essentially identical. Okay. This is where I'd be tempted to explain the overhead shower, but I will not, since we are not particularly focused on safety today. This here is our stock area of the lab, where you will find all of our consumables organized so that you can come and take what you need. And again, this is sort of like the cells and biologics area of the lab. So here begins the benches. We've got 10 benches, 5 aisles. So here's bench number 1. We have fume hoods on either side of the great room here. Hello again. Aisle number 2 with our weigh bench. Aisle number 3, where you'll find me, the lab manager, who sits directly across from our front door, E25449. We have some bioreactors here, and we have 2 more aisles over here, and a couple freezers and refrigerators. Okay, and now I will be leading you into our break room, where someone is microwaving food. Hello. So here is where you can eat and drink and just relax and socialize typically, but these days we're only supposed to have like 2 people in here at a time. So I'll move on out so Farhan can eat his food. Over here we have the autoclave room. And then we find ourselves at the end of the hall. Oh, lest I forget to mention, evacuation route on this side would be to exit through that door over there, not to use these stairs over there. So just in case you come to our group, you already know the evacuation route. So wonderful. Okay. Now we've got the other side, the left side of the lab here. So before I showed you our cells and biologics group, which is like this whole side of the lab over there. And over here we have our computational suite. Let me Okay, just quickly mentioning that we have a few cubicles in here. We've got 4 8. We have a total of 8 cubicles. This is a new construction. So we have people that come in here and they work and do computational projects. Okay, and last but not least, so I will not be showing you our cold room, but it is over there. We have our mechanical support group, which works over here. Okay. So I showed you the cells and biologics division group, computational lab, and then this is the mechanical support lab. So this is where we do sort of biologics work, but with the mechanical applications. Sort of like a mixture of all 3 groups in here, but with more of an emphasis on mechanical modeling. All right. Okay. All right, so that completes the tour of the BL2 rooms and the computational room. And I just wanted to show you Elazar's office, which is here in E25 438. So yeah, this concludes our tour. So thank you very much for joining me and have a great day.